Hello dear students, today study another topic of demand, that is movement along the demand curve, or we say change in quantity demanded. So far we have learned about law of demand, then the factors affecting demand, individual demand and market demand. So this is also one of the important topic which is been asked frequently in board exams. So what is actually movement along the demand curve? So far we have learned that when demand changes due to various factors like price of a commodity, then we can say price of related goods, income of the consumer, size of population, taste and preference. Okay, there were various points. Now when demand changes only due to price, other factors are constant, then we can say it is movement along the demand curve, or we say change in quantity demanded. So under this we have to study expansion in demand and contraction in demand. Now first, when we talk about expansion in demand, the name itself suggests it is a increase in demand. Expansion means increase. Now what is expansion demand? When quantity demanded increases due to fall in price, other factors are constant. Clear? And what is contraction in demand? When quantity demanded falls. When quantity demanded falls? When price increases, other factors remaining constant. So let us learn these two topics, expansion and contraction, with the help of diagram. So first let us see expansion and demand. So I have already taught you how to make a demand curve. So let us make first price and quantity here. So this is price and this is quantity. Clear? Now when price increased we go upward, and when price decreased we go downward, and when quantity is increased we go rightward, and when quantity is decreased we go leftward. So here it is expansion. Expansion means quantity will be increased. So the quantity came to Q1. Clear? And when quantity is increased, what happens to price? Price falls. So price is decreased to P1. So when we join these 2 points, what happens? It becomes a demand curve. And you can see before the meeting point of price and quantity was here. Now the new price and quantity meets here. So what it is? It is a downward movement. So we can say that in expansion of demand there is downward movement. Clear? Now next one, contraction. So what is contraction here? Again we'll make one price and quantity. So it is made to compare the demand when price falls, what happens to demand. So here you can see price and quantity. Now contraction means decrease in quantity demand. So it is decrease. When we decrease quantity we go leftward. When quantity is decreased, what happens to price? Price increase as per law of demand. So we'll join these points. So we got one demand curve. So you can see here we have upward, in contraction we have upward movement. Clear? So this was the concept of movement along the demand curve, that is change in quantity demanded. Under this we have studied expansion in demand and contraction in demand. So now let's move on to the next topic, that is shift in demand, or we say change in demand. So students, just now we have studied that movement along the demand curve which was due to price, means the quantity demanded changes only due to price, other factors remain constant. Now here shift in demand curve is just the opposite case. So here the demand changes only due to other factors. Here price remains constant. When demand changes due to other factors such as taste and preferences, size of population, consumer credit facility, etc. Clear? Here price will remain constant. So under this we have to study increase in demand and decrease in demand. Now what is increase in demand? As you all know, increase in demand means increase in quantity demanded. So here quantity demand will increase and there will be no effect in price, means quantity demand is increasing just due to change in taste and preference. Suppose a person likes a particular commodity, his demand increases irrespective of change in price. Clear? And decrease in demand means when quantity demand is decreased. When a particular consumer dislikes a particular commodity, then demand for that particular commodity will decrease irrespective of price. So let's understand these two concepts with the help of diagram. So first let us learn about increase in demand. Now how to make a diagram for increase in demand? So here the price column, say price will remain constant, so it will be parallel price lines. Okay, the price will not change. There will be one single price line. Clear? Now suppose the quantity demanded was here Q. Now what happens when price there is no change in price? What happens when quantity demanded increases? So increase, then we go rightward. Clear? So here we have made one. So first demand was here. Now what happens to demand? It shifts towards right. So here we can say that it is a rightward movement. Clear? Here first it was a DD, and now new demand curve, that is D dash, D dash. Clear? So this way we have made the diagram of increase in demand. Now we'll move towards decrease in demand. Now here also the price will be constant. Clear? So here there was quantity Q. Now what happens? Decrease in quantity demand. So what will happen? The quantity demand will decrease. It will move to leftward. So we have made one. Okay, first the demand curve was here. Now the demand curve comes this side. So there is what happened? Leftward shift. Clear? So first demand was here. Now it becomes D dash, D dash. So this way we have understood the concept of increase in demand and decrease in demand. So today in this video we have studied about movement around the demand curve, that is change in quantity demanded, which was due to price. Other factors were constant here. Here we have studied shift in demand, or we say change in demand. Here the demand changes only due to other factors. Price remains constant. Here there were two categories, expansion in demand and contraction in demand. And here in shift in demand we had two topics, that is increase in demand and decrease in demand. So practice this topic with the help of diagram so that it will be clear to you all. So that's all in this video. Thank you, students.